No. Rozier. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Here's Irving into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Hayward to Marcus Morris. Irving. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Probing the defense. To Marcus Morris. Hayward doesn't have the touch. No good. Durant with the basketball up top. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Stuffs it down with authority. Gets off a 3. At the buzzer. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy think he is? You would take it, he drills it. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Boston with the basketball. Irving. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive round.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You never really want to foul a shooter. But if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Brown into the front court. Down 4. Irving to Rozier. To Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. To Rozier. Has a look. Short jumper stays out. To Durant. Great feed. Thompson gets a look. Can't hit.
For an offensive player at his magnitude, that's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
Can't connect. Iguodala to bring it up. Leads 4. Has a chance. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there. Celtics have it. Can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Warriors, number 0, DeMarcus Cousins.
To Marcus Smart. To Horford. Throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Rozier into the front court. They trail by 2. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw.
Knocks down the first. No back back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes. Proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Cousins up to block the shot.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Great look and vision. Turned away by Cousins.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Green. Thompson. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Blocked by Green.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Golden State at the controls. Nice finish at the rim.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Hayward not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Irving. Oh, he had him there for a second. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 3, Golden State Warriors.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. It's Curry controlling the offense. From the painted area, won't go down. Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you give poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
Scores from the post.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Curry, oh, that's how it's done.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Irving goes to the left side to Jaylen Brown. Curling inside. Irving, it's blocked by Boogie.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
Warriors put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Warriors basketball. Curry to Green. Nothing going here on that drive. To Green. Thompson to Green. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Hayward. In close there. 2 points on the board.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable. When you're in the timeout or when you're in a huddle, everybody on that team looks at what Al Horford has to say first. That kind of leadership is something that money can never buy.
It's Klay Thompson with the rock. Cousins. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Kyrie across the timeline. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Irving. Fires the three. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Durant finishes off the three-point play, and the Warriors add to their lead. To Hayward. To Horford. Turns and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward. Surveys the floor. To Hayward. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Hayward, yes. Jay, would you classify him among the elites in the game, especially among wings?
It depends on what category of elite you put him in. As of right now, he would be my second-tier elite. Because when I think first-tier elite, I think Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, James Harden. I think Gordon Hayward has a chance to be there. He was on his way there before he got hurt, but time will tell.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant gets it in the left corner. Thompson to Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Green. Goes to the right side. Thompson Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
As a great player, I would love it if somebody guarded me that way.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Curry to Thompson. Down low Durant. Inside, he scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Timeout Boston, as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Hayward. To Rozier. To Hayward. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
To Hayward. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Livingston, deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
You know, Ed, so many players think the only way they can get big money is on the offensive end. But this is a game about roles. If your role is to be a defender, get your money on that end, please.
To Hayward. With another basket there.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Now a three. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Rozier. Here comes the screen. To Irving. Shot by Kyrie, no good. Green to Shaun Livingston. Not that time. Hayward. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often. Hayward. Going along, beyond the arc, and Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for three.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Kyrie with the rough to Hayward. To Rozier. To Hayward. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Irving. Hayward. Straight down the middle for two. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Curry with the ball to Green. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Thompson to Green. Able to convert inside.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 4 to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was the difference.
Hayward to Irving. To Hayward. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant to Thompson. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Durant. Pass to Cousins. Down low. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Nothing going here on that drive. To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Irving with the basketball. Margins 8. Irving to Hayward. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Baseline stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Irving to Jaylen Brown. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rowland, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors took this down to the wire before getting the win.
And it's surprising. We got such a competitive game when they hit so many threes. But they did what was necessary to finish it off.
Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics finished on the losing end of a close score. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. The Celtics got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He was born to run the fast break. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing the ball left, dishing the ball right, making the right play at the right time, because that's what guards from Plainfield, New Jersey do. Let's see what they do on the court this evening.
It's time to hoop it up. We are ready to go. The Lynx control the opening tip. This one is underway. Walsh it up. Count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Goes to the right side. wnba, 4-3. And the rebound taken in by the defense. With another basket there. Trying to cash in. Parker can't get that one to fall. Layup chance. Banks it in for 2.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Walks it up. Shot by wnba, misses there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Well, they left her all alone. 4-3. And the rebound taken by the defense. To the rim. The shot here blocked.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Open look now for three. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Knocked loose. Sparks come away with it. Here comes the screen. Knocks it down from mid-range. Baseline drive from in close. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Here's a right corner three. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Has a look. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly. We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Now Gray for three. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now wide open look at three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Layup try. She can't connect. And the rebound taken in by the defense. The drive right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Top of the key. She'll fire a three. And the rebound taken by the defense. Lofts it up. Off the assist.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Has a chance. That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse. That ends the first quarter. Lynx are out in front. It'll be Sparks basketball as we get things going once again here in the second quarter. with a drop step. Shot's no good. And the rebound taken in by the defense. Trying to cash in. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Layup chance. Off the mark. And the rebound taken by the defense. Lofts it up. Oh, beautiful feed, but she couldn't finish.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And hits off a killer step back.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Here's the shot, denied.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a look. Offensive rebound by the Lynx with a drop step. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To the rim. Got it.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. From in close. And counted at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Nothing going here on that drive. A bad pass, and LA's got it. No open look. Launches the three, and the rebound taken in by the defense. A bad pass, and LA's got it. Here's an open look for three, and the rebound taken by the defense. Layup try, finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Parker fires. That one also no good.
1 minute remaining.
Lost it up. The pass set it all up.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
New blood coming in for both sides. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Layup chance. And a nice finish at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, Then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
Now Gray for three. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Now a shot rejected.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lofts it up. It goes down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Wide open look there. Won't go. That's it for the first half. The Mercury owning a commanding lead. Back at Staples Center, it's the Sparks with the ball to start this third quarter. Here's a wide open three. She can't get this one to fall. It's no good. Deep left corner. Open look now for three. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Come on, where you at? Where you at?
Well, they left her all alone. 4-3. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
To the rim. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
This time comes up empty. From in close. Lays it up and in.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder in the defensive end.
Has a chance, not that time.
And that's next level of defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Layup try. A lot of contact. No whistle.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Now wide open look at three. And the rebound taken in by the defense. Oh, open look. Launches the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Passed it off. Lost it up. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Substitution being made in this one. Screen coming. Layup chance. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lofts it up. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Off the mark at the line. To the rim. No good and no foul. From in close. Count the basket at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Layup try, count the bucket for two.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Lost it up with another basket there.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Layup chance. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. They'll regroup before the action continues. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Lofts it up. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To the rim. Gets to the basket and scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable. Gets off a three. At the buzzer. Out of for range. No good. Third quarter comes to an end. The Mercury owning a commanding lead. It's the Lynx with the basketball and the lead. Fourth quarter is underway.
Scores 100 points tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
And strokes it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. 2 to shoot. Lets it go for 3 and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Think about how smart of a play that is, to have the awareness to get behind the three-point line off the step back.
They'll take 3 over 2 any day of the week. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. From in close. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Has a chance? Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Layup try. Deep two there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they will get together and talk things over. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Gets a look. Can't hit.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Here's a wide open three. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Trying to cash in, and LA secures the rebound. Has a look. And scores on the step back.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
A bad pass, and LA's got it. Lost it up. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Layup chance, and LA secures the rebound. Lofts it up. She tries to work through traffic, but it's no good. Goes to the left side. Nothing going here on that drive. A bad pass, and LA's got it. To the rim. The Sparks able to recover. There you go. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
From in close. Oh, nice pass there, but she couldn't finish.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
And LA secures the rebound. Layup try. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket. Now their head coach signals for a timeout, trying to stop some of the bleeding. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. A bad pass, and LA's got it. Lost it up. Easy path to the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Layup chance. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. They'll regroup before the action continues. Top of the key. Here's a three. She got it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First one's up. Count it. Goes 2 for 2. Now Gray for 3. It's good. She buries it. The 3 brings it to a 2-score game. Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Walks it up. Oh, nice pass there, but she couldn't finish. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's not her shot.